I mean, you know, yeah, it's time for this. You know, the meme we've all been seeing. It's time. I have really high hopes for this song. Don't worry about this. I'm in the middle of washing my hair, so shut the fuck up. Kodak was recently released from prison, and in that time, you managed to avoid getting stabbed, raped, or any of the above, beat, I'm assuming. You put on some pounds, you know. People have referred to you as the Kodak clone, you know. They said you found Gucci's old body in prison. I wasn't a part of that joke. I didn't laugh. I swear to God. So the first thing Kodak Black does when he leaves prison is goes and we instantly see a meme. In the background, we hear these steel drums and it's a different experience. It's a totally different vibe. You know, we're addicted to the sound already. I just want him to have another tunnel vision, right? This has Travis Scott. I have no idea how Travis is going to be on here. I have no idea how Offset's going to be on here. Is he going to offset the pace? I don't know. That was a horrible joke. We got Kodak Black, Travis Scott, and Quavo, Offset, ZEZE. These rappers are like me when it comes to naming these songs. Like when I have to save a file or something that I'm working on, and I know what it is, I won't name it what it's supposed to be named. I'll name it something totally different, like GSD. And other people, it'll probably seem like it means something. It means nothing. I just didn't know what to say, and I just typed in a file name, and that was it. I think that's what the name of this song, I think that's what happened here. Let's go.
Calling in a phantom. Told them, hold it, don't you panic. Took an island, felt the mansion. Drop the roof, more expansion. Into the level.
Looking like I still do fraud. Flying private jet with the rod. It's that Z shit. It's that Z shit.
Oh, it actually does mean what he said. Wow, okay.
I'ma bust her wrist out cause she cute. Fuck her on the yacht, I've been
You know what? At first, I was a little off on Kodak verse just then, right? But he kind of Offset kind of brought it back. I like this echoey effect on their voice. It makes you feel like you're really underwater or some shit, or maybe like it just feels like I just feel it's not Travis, Offset, or Kodak. It's somebody else's voice like trickling off into the back. But
I'm more like a Daffy, I'm not no Gandhi. I'm more like I'm David Goliath running. Night calling in a phantom. Told them, hold it, don't you panic. Took an island.
Flying private jet with the rod. Self-made, I don't owe a nigga land favor. When you get that money, nigga, keep your heart. Police get behind me, fleeing any lure. Sleeping on the pallet, turn me to a savage. Fleeing, that ain't what I mean. Money busting out my jeans.
Damn. I feel like the meme was better than the song, but that doesn't make the song bad, right? I'm not saying the song's bad, because it's definitely like all right to me. Like I like it. I don't know. I just feel like this emptiness with it. Like Travis, maybe it's because like none of their verses were anything special. It's just like like maybe that's why I had less impact. The flows weren't that crazy. It was. I mean, it's laid back. You know, I don't really need high energy. So at the same time, you know, they might have been going for that aesthetic, that vibe. I don't know. I just feel like there wasn't as much rhythm here, I guess. And that's what I would have liked. You know, when I think of songs like this that have this wavy kind of vibe, last thing I could think of that Travis was on like that was like the Pick Up the Phone with Young Thug. And that was a really enjoyable song because their verses were both rhythmic. You know, Young Thug was using his voice in a very eccentric way. I just felt like they were adding and contributing this sexiness to the track. This one here, it's not nearly as hypnotic, but it's definitely a track I feel like is supposed to, you know, set the stage for, you know, a laid back environment where whoever's on it is supposed to really, you know, grab onto it and take control. You know, it's a beat I feel like that demands attention. It's very addicting, but I feel like it can go so many directions with whoever's on it. And I don't know if Kodak really took it in the right direction, even though his verse wasn't like, his verse wasn't terrible. It's just I felt like he could have took it in a more rhythmic direction, a little bit more catchy, I guess you could say. You know, Offset was cool. I just feel like it's off. Like something's off here. Something's missing. I feel like I liked it more when I didn't hear anybody rapping over it. I won't say we got finessed, but I don't feel like I got my money's worth. I didn't even pay for this song though, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. At the end of the day, it's a cool track. I definitely think the vibe was there, but the hook from Travis, I guess if you want to call that a hook, didn't do much. You know, Offset's verse was cool. Kodak, about as average as Kodak can be. I guess that's like, for a Kodak verse, I feel like even it was average. And I'm not holding a Kodak verse that high to begin with. Yeah, it just could have been catchier, could have been more melodic, could have took advantage of the waviness of the instrumental itself by adding this rhythm to their own voice, this flavor to their own voices. It just feels like they were pasted onto the track and that was it to me. But it's not a trash song. It's just kind of blah. I'll still be pretty interested to see how it fares in terms of its streams though, because I'm sure a lot of people wanted to hear it, but I definitely think the meme was better than the song. Thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna go finish washing my hair and I'm gonna see y'all next time, and I'm out. I already heard Quavo's album. Review coming Monday or Sunday or Tuesday. Review coming Tuesday. That's just an hour and 6 minutes. Fuck.